Good evening. Welcome back to the Glazov Gang. For this third segment of our episode, our guests this evening are Jim Tooey, producer, actor, and playwright. Nonie Darwish, author of The Devil We Don't Know. And Evan Sayet, America's #1 conservative comedian. And he has been ranked as being one of the top 5 influential...
25.
I thought it was the top 5.
You know it's
25.
not the top 5.
Among the top 25 influential conservative Jews in America, right?
Jewish conservatives in America. That's
right.
correct.
You're a conservative in the sense that you're Jewish Orthodox?
No, as in politically conservative.
Okay. Evan is having his funny, great show at Westlake Village on March 25th. Go to evansayet.com to learn more about it. Ladies and gentlemen, the Republican presidential race. In our last program last week, if I'm not mistaken, Jim, you came out in full support of Rick's of Santorum. Am I correct?
Support.
He's pulling.
I don't know. I want to hope that he auctions off them Perry Como sweaters when he's done. You know, this way he can pay for his campaign because he's going to lose.
Okay, you think he's? But wait a minute, he's doing well though. What do you think about this? He seems to be on the rise. What do you think?
I don't. How well could he do?
Okay, what do you think of the Republican presidential
There's
race?
nothing there. There's no spine in any of them.
Okay.
There's no spine.
Oh, wait, on a serious note, do you
I am
dislike
serious.
You don't like Santorum because of his sweaters?
I don't like him because of anything. I don't like any of these guys. None of them have that.
Okay, just wait. What
I mean,
don't
if you
like
guys
about
would have picked
Santorum?
John McCain to be in there, you would have had a real presidential candidate this
You
time.
like John McCain?
I love John McCain. John McCain's a war hero. John McCain's the real deal. And you know something? If I was a Democrat and John McCain's running, I'll vote Republican.
Did
okay?
you like his choice of Sarah Palin?
No, I didn't like his choice of Sarah Palin. He could have picked anybody else but her.
Why didn't you like her?
What? She's too pretty. Who's going to look at a thing about politics? They're thinking about every other thing.
I'm not sure that's
So
a
sexist,
legitimate
too.
person. Okay, now, Jim.
It's not a sexist comment.
Okay,
it's the
just wait.
truth.
Now, Jim,
Guys are wondering what she's
So
wearing.
you don't
What's she
think that
wearing?
attractive women should run for politics?
What?
You don't think attractive women should be running for office?
I don't know. She said a few stupid statements and stuff and botched up. And,
Okay.
you know, the media
What
jumped
do you
on
think
it.
of Romney?
What do I think of Romney? I don't know. He looks more like a mannequin to me than anything. You know, if you take the blood out of him, he'll just stand there and it'll be like a mannequin.
What
in
do you
front
think
of
of
his door.
Gingrich?
Well, he's out of the picture. You know, he's got a guy with a casino funding him. So what's going on? How much money is this guy going to put into Gingrich? Gingrich
Do you
is not
think
gonna,
any of them?
I don't like. You know, why I don't like Gingrich because he cheated on his wife when she had cancer. He could have waited till she died. I mean, forgot really. I mean, like he waited. I mean, he cheated on his wife when she had cancer, and that's the worst thing about it. And that's a fact, okay?
Jim,
Right?
do you think any of them stand a chance against Obama?
No, I don't. I don't
Is
think
that
any
good
of
or
them
bad?
You know, I don't know where the country's going. I'm very confused.
Okay.
I'm embarrassed to be a baby boomer right now in this country the way it is with the situation with your banks and everything else that's going on here.
Evan, would you like to come to the defense of some of the Republican candidates that Jim has criticized?
Look, this is what a campaign is about. We're going to find who our candidate is, and we're going to support him because the alternative is Barack Obama. It's not just the man himself. It's the ideology of the left versus the ideology of the right. We need people who are able to rein in government, who don't think that the government is the answer to everything, that you can magically just write another check without thinking about where it's coming from, who you're hurting, what resources you're depriving the individual of so that he can create more and better.
Nonie?
I disagree with Jim.
What did you disagree about?
I think we have fantastic people who are running for the president.
So you
for
think
office.
highly of Romney, Gingrich, and Santorum?
Yes.
Okay,
And
tell-
I think Rick Perry was very good,
Okay.
even though he wasn't very eloquent, because I think debates were new for him and he was very uncomfortable. But the problem is again the standards for conservatives running, Republicans running for office is that high, and the standard for the Democrats is that low. And by the media, unfortunately.
Okay, what do you think is going to happen, Nonie? Who's going to take the Republican?
If
who's going to be the
if I
Republican?
want to vote, and I'm sure that my choice will win, I would vote for Gingrich. However, I'm going to vote for Romney because I'm realistic, and I think whether any of them will be great, but I would vote for Gingrich or Romney.
Did I tell you that Newt Gingrich took $2 million off Fannie Mae, a failing
it
thing in our
doesn't- it
country
doesn't
that
matter.
was there
They
from the
all
Housing
take
Commission?
money.
$2 million
They all-
as a
they
consultation
all
fee
take-
to stand there and
politicians-
watch them.
politicians take money from
Please.
everybody.
You don't take it from a failing business.
It's his.
I think a lot of the
payment.
people that are losing their houses could have
No,
used that
I
$2 million.
think we should never talk.
And that would
we
have
should
protected
never
how many
talk.
houses? 4?
We should
How
never
many
talk
houses?
about
Yeah.
also the marital problem of
more.
Gingrich, because we don't know what's behind doors. I think his wife was used and abused by the media. She acted very irresponsibly. The wife and that's his second.
The one that
wife.
was dying of cancer?
Yeah. No, the one who was in the media talking about how he came.
It's funny how
But you know, it's
leftists...
funny that
I
you
think-
criticize somebody like Gingrich
I
on
don't
this,
know.
whereas, you know, when it came
What
to Bill
about
Clinton,
Bill
I'm
Clinton?
not saying
he
you
was
personally,
cheating on his
but-
wife with everybody.
Who, in terms of Bill Clinton?
Yeah, I mean,
yeah,
he
for
was-
some
that's
reason,
the-
Yeah,
liberals-
but
That's
but
the ultimate-
Don't you
Gingrich
see
was
a double-
beating a drum about Bill Clinton, and he's cheating on his wife. And I don't say so. What? Every president in there was having a good time. Abe Lincoln had a gumad down the end of the hallway. George Washington had one. They all had it.
Well, I don't
What's
know.
the
Neither
big
one of
deal?
us had it, but okay.
What?
Okay, so
I don't think
you're
about all
for
of them.
cheating on your wife, but not divorcing her to remarry someone you love. I respect a man who divorces his wife because he wants to have another wife. But I believe, in my opinion, what Clinton did to Hillary was the ultimate insult.
And it wasn't
And-
just
and
It
Hillary.
seems
we-
that the liberal media is always upset.
He didn't have
when-
sex, though.
What do you mean he didn't have
He
sex?
didn't have sex.
What,
Jamie.
Bill Clinton
He didn't have sex with her.
What are you talking about?
He didn't have
With
sex
who?
with
With
her.
who?
Bill Clinton didn't have
He's
sex with
joking.
that girl. Right?
He's
You know what
joking.
gumad
Are
is?
you talking
I
about
want to
Monica
introduce
Lewinsky?
the word
Just wait,
gumad.
are
Do
you
you know what
talking about
gumad is?
Monica
You know what a
Lewinsky?
gumad is? A gumad is the girl that knows that you're married, but she still goes with you, and the wife knows that you got her, and she'll go out on her with
Yeah,
Friday
Just a
night.
sec, Jim, wait, on a serious
think
note,
that's
are
the
you saying that
ultimate
Bill Clinton
insult.
didn't have sex with Monica Lewinsky?
Did he have sex with her? Did he have intercourse with her?
He's joking.
Did he have intercourse with her? What is
I
sex?
think-
Define sex to me.
Okay, I think
This-
you're
see,
joking.
this is a
Well,
game.
listen,
I'm
do
not
you see-
joking.
it's
I'm
a
not
game.
joking.
Wait, Jim, do you see a double standard with the way that the liberal media gets angry
No,
about the issue
no,
of sex
no,
when it
no,
comes to
no,
Herman
come on.
Cain?
Either.
When it
Newt
comes to
Gingrich was
Gingrich-
beating the drum against
don't
Bill
either.
Clinton, and he's doing the same thing.
They're-
They're all in the same
Okay.
boat. They're all in the
I
same
don't
boat.
see a double standard. There's a single standard no matter what it is. The leftist media will attack the conservative and cover up for the liberal, period. So that Barack Obama can spend 20 years at the knee of a vicious race-baiting hater like Jeremiah Wright, and they won't spend 10 seconds covering that, but they'll descend on Alaska to look through Sarah Palin's emails just to try to destroy her.
And
Wasn't that in college?
Yeah,
Didn't he
something
with
I
that guy
wanna-
in college?
Yeah, just
Well,
a
you did
second.
a lot of things in college
No, it
too.
wasn't
Weren't
in
you
college.
radical in college?
First of all, no, it wasn't in college. It
Was
was
it
after,
after
I want
college?
to say
You
something.
did a lot
It
of
was
things
from-
radically when you were young.
No, I didn't.
I did.
Okay,
I
just
did.
like-
No, I didn't sit the
I
knee
want to
of-
say
I-
something about the standards also. Like, look at Hillary. She got her fame and power through her husband.
Right.
But Sarah Palin got it through her own hard work. I think Sarah Palin is the true feminist.
But that's why liberals hate her, because the idea-
she stood on her own feet.
But the
She
argument of the
became
liberals that women can't do that.
She became
Okay, this-
governor by her own hard work.
See, the
Right.
Not
concept...
through
But let's
her
get back,
husband.
now that you
Not
mentioned...
through her
Okay,
husband.
yes, you get back to Sarah Palin. Bill
Right.
Maher this week refused to apologize or to say anything that he did anything wrong with what he called Sarah Palin. Let's get back to Rush Limbaugh. for a minute
Comedian.
and that whole
Comedian.
thing. Now, this gets back to the-
radio game radio
this is-
host,
it's-
comedian host, two different
Okay,
people.
So just a sec. So when
No.
Rush
Comedian,
Limbaugh
sure,
said
you
that
can't
about
say.
Sandra Fluke,
Yeah.
do you think were you appalled at that? That
Was
he
it-
called her the S word?
Why is he doing it? He has no right to do
Okay.
that.
Do you think it's equally bad when Bill Maher
No.
engages?
It's not
Why?
just Bill
Why?
Maher.
Because
Why
Bill
is
Maher's a
it-
comedian.
He's
But
not a
all-
comedian.
If Chris
He's a
Rock
host.
uses the N-word, he's a
host.
comedian. He's not a
host.
radio host.
Okay.
He's not a radio
Okay,
host.
how about-
So I can use it because I'm a
He's a-
comedian?
he's a
I can
TV
Yes, you
use the
can.
N-word?
You have
No.
different liberal
I can
rights.
use the N-word.
Okay, just a
No.
second.
You're not black. You can't use
Oh,
it.
so you have
Then
to be a
I'm
black
my host.
comedian.
That's
now
right,
on
a black
Friday,
comedian
not a
could use-
Tuesday.
that's right.
As long as it's got a D next
I
to its
can make
name,
fun of the
you'll
Irish, you
vomit
can
out
make
hate
fun
on
of the
Okay,
Jews.
on
Okay, just this way.
Republicans no matter
Okay.
what, period.
Okay.
It has
Are
nothing
you
to do with
Jewish?
him being a comedian.
Make Jew jokes.
It
I
has
make
nothing
Irish
to
jokes.
do
Has
with him
nothing
being
to
a
do with
comedian.
it.
First of all,
He's
Bill
a
Maher
TV
is not a
host.
woman.
Bill Maher is a TV host, and Rush Limbaugh is a radio host.
No, Bill Maher's a comedian.
No,
He's not.
Well,
He's a
comedian.
Rush
This
is
is who,
also a
what makes him a
comedian.
comedian.
Okay,
Rush
just
also-
a
Well,
second.
he's funny. You listen
I
to his
think
stand-up
we
back.
all
He
understand
goes on the road. He does stand-up.
Being correct for a number of years. I know Bill
Okay,
Maher. He's not
ladies
a
and
comedian.
gentlemen,
He's a
one
hate
second.
monger.
I'm just getting. I'm interested in the psychology of the. There seems to be these double standards.
There are no double
that when-
standards.
No, what I mean is
MSNBC.
double standard whenever
Okay,
when Bill Maher does
MSNBC,
it, when David
they
Letterman
insult
calls
people.
Palin
Listen
his
to me.
daughter something.
There are no double standards. There's a single standard. If you vomit out hate on a Republican, they cheer you, then they make up an excuse. It's okay because he's a comedian. Oh, it's okay because he's black. It's okay
Well,
because
that's
there's a single standard. You can
Exactly.
vomit out
I
hate
agree.
on a Republican, and you cover up and
All
make
right.
every excuse you can for a liberal.
Okay,
period.
just wait. I don't.
This
know.
is a whole
Period.
narcissistic psychosis
Okay,
going
no,
on
just
over
wait.
here at the
I
end of the
think
table.
we
I can't even
understand-
understand the
Schultz-
language he's
Look,
speaking.
we're not. Wait 1 second. We're not disagreeing that members of a certain race, when they use words with one another, there's a completely different context than when somebody from another race uses
That's
it.
right.
I think we all understand.
Bill Maher's not a
that.
woman, so
But
how
we're-
come he
yeah,
can say
but
it?
we're- that's not what we're arguing here. But look, we have to go. We just have a minute left. Thank you for coming on the Glazov gang. Very quickly, what are the gang members up to in the near short-term future? Nonie?
Well, I'm trying to promote my book, my new book. People who read it, because it just came out, told me that this is one of your best of the three books, and it has a lot of analysis into the deep parts of the Islamic ideology, and how it destroys the society from within.
Okay, thank you. What are you up to?
I'm going to read this book. That's my plans for the next.
The Devil We Don't Know
The
by
Devil We
Donnie
Don't Know.
Darwish.
You wrote this? Just by coincidence. I
And
was gonna
Westlake
read this
Village,
book.
March
And
25th.
come see my show. It's
I'm
a night of
coming.
conservative.
I'm coming.
Nonie's coming.
And
Jim,
I'm coming to heckle. I'm coming to heckle the show, and I'll be having a fundraiser at probably April 15th at Federal for the Tumor Humor Fund. We're going to be promoting that later on in the week.
Interestingly, the federal government is having a fundraiser on April 15th.
It's okay. You don't know. I might be there.
And
For who?
gentlemen,
Democrats or
again,
Republicans?
2 weeks in a row, you're in the presence of a very beautiful woman.
Oh,
I'd
we
like
like
to
it.
commend you for being on good behavior
Well,
during
we
the
are.
show.
We always love beautiful women,
Yeah,
especially from
We
Egypt.
want to lighten up from politics a little bit and go and, laugh at
I love the Egyptian women's pyramids. That's what I love.
Whoa, another sexist comment from the liberal.
On that note, thank you for joining the Glass Off Gang this evening. Join us next week. Good night.